Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers was last seen on February 26, 2024, in the area of Stafford Court in Hendersonville, Tennessee. He was wearing a black sweatshirt, black sweatpants, and black square-framed glasses. Sebastian has medical conditions, including autism, that may impair his ability to return safely without assistance. If you have any information concerning the whereabouts of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, please contact the Sumner County Sheriff's Office at 615-451-3838 or the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation at 1-800-TBI-FIND or tips.tbi.gov or tips.fbi.gov, Field Office, Memphis.
Everybody, welcome in. Let's get into part 2 of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee, February 25th into the 26th of 2024. Let's take a road trip and really look at where the flashlights are supposedly at and the controversy going on with the lights. Is it possible? I don't know. But with that, let's get into it.
MonkieMar covers true crime stories, the missing, murder, forensics, motive, suspects, trials, unbiased, no filter, addicted crime junkie, MonkieMar. Leave the hate at the door.
Okay, here is an overview of Sebastian's house, which everyone knows already. We've got the high school over here, construction site, and right here down the road is the Shackle Island, a volunteer fire. Now let's go on this road trip. Footage is definitely a little grainy, but unfortunately we have to go back into the fall. Let's go see. We had to go back to November 2007 to get the look of fall, which a lot has changed, especially probably the trees and whatnot, but just to get a look of how it was in the fall. Here is Sebastian's house. Right here is where the camera is catching across the street over to here with the flashlights, supposed flashlights. And we have heard different things. Chris and Katie claimed that they know what the light source is, but they are not flashlights. So if that is the truth, then the PISF said that the flashlight was a man walking down his driveway taking out the trash. Well, the lights do come, if they are lights and not just a flicker off another light with a grainy recorded from the phone video. Where would the man be walking down the driveway? I wish Ali would come out and be honest and say exactly what the FBI told them the light source was. Because Seth, Chris, or Katie can say what they want. Do I believe them? I don't think so. Definitely not right now. So let's go down and look at Sebastian's window where he was going to sneak out and come across this little ravine. And then a big question. When you see these two flashlights, supposed flashlights, where does he go? Where does the lights end? I mean, I understand some people believe the earth is flat, but sometimes common sense is all it takes. But conspiracies, that I do not believe in. Or coincidence. All right, let's go ahead and do a side by side. This is the side of the Proudfoot's house, July of 2023. And we know there's the back sliding doors, the front doors, the garage doors, and then there's this little door. And like I said, when we jump into the next date, you're going to see that things changed. but I want you to look at this little area right here, and then I'm going to show you how that little ravine wraps around to the cabana. So it looks like Sebastian only has a window to his bedroom. We jump into 2007, and like I said, it is very grainy, but I just wanted you to see the window on the side in this area that I speak about. Okay, fasten your seatbelts and let's go on a road trip. Let's go around the corner. Let's go check out where this camera's coming from. But before we get there, do you see the ravine? Let's see if we can go into 27. It is so grainy. So I guess it's 2021. But we've got this little ravine, Sebastian's house, and these supposed flashlights are somewhere around here. But where do they go? That you can't answer. You can tell us all day that it's people playing with flashlights, but where do the flashlights go? And if somebody was taking out the garbage, where would the flashlights be seen? Here? Here? Here's a garbage can. I would put the flashlight overlay over this, but I don't have the time or the energy. I do not believe it was Sebastian out there with flashlights or a phone because, first of all, he left his phone at home. And here's the camera right there. And there's the top of Sebastian's house. And of course, the little ravine. There's the little back door. And that little ravine goes right up onto the side of Sebastian's house. And let's not forget, let's take a little ride around the corner. All right, so this guy's got his house blurred out. I don't understand why people do that, but whatever. So here's the back of Sebastian's house. We know that this house right behind the Proudfoots has security cameras. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I saw one on the side over here. Here's one. I'm sure they've got cameras in the back. Headed this way, where do they go? There's cameras everywhere. You can't tell me that he was not seen on CCTV footage unless that is something that LE is holding close to the vest. But after a year, I still feel the same way. I honestly believe that Katie did something so that she could cut all ties with Seth. And I hate to say that. I mean, I know some people are going to be upset with me, but we shouldn't hate each other for difference of opinions. I was watching, I think it was Every Day with Jay, or it might have been Illuminati, and they played an interview with a Seth. And in that interview, he said that the only thing that he had ties to Katie was Sebastian. Me personally, I think Seth Rogers is still in love with Katie. Them getting together and the age difference, I mean, is it grooming? In my opinion, absolutely. But do I believe that Sebastian walked out on his own? And no. Do I believe that he was taken by an online a predator? And no. Unfortunately, I think he left that house in an infinity. And I'm starting to honestly think, what if Chris Proudfoot really has no idea if that was the case and Katie did something? What a bizarre situation. I truly hope that we get answers and Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers gets a justice. I have a serious question and let me ask, and please, I would like to hear your opinion. How can people go so hard saying that Katie Proudfoot had nothing to do with Sebastian's disappearance? And then we've got the other side convinced and Seth had nothing to do with his disappearance. I just do not understand how you can stand behind someone and so convinced, and I've never seen anything like it. But I have my own opinion, but that's my opinion. Do not forget, Katie was in the military. At this point, I can only go with my gut feeling and what I feel happened to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. And nothing would shock me considering all of the cases that I have followed, shows that I have watched, why mothers do unalive their children. But Seth and Sebastian, in my opinion, are complete twins. The eyes, the smile, the nose. And if the relationship between Seth and Katie were that toxic, you never know. Drop your comments, guys. I want to hear from you. And the next video, I am going to touch on both comments from my last video and this video, and just go over a little bit of the divorce papers between Katie and Seth. And if you would like to support the channel, the best way is through my membership, and I only have one and 99¢, and it is greatly appreciated if you would like to support the channel. But with that, guys, it is a wrap. Everybody, thank you for coming in. Please make sure you click that like, the subscribe, and the bell for notifications so you do not miss the next time we drop a video. Everybody, have a good day or a good night wherever you are in the world, and stay vigilant. I am out.